So we're now living in a world where people playing against each other in a video game are getting paid, while being watched by millions of people. Esports is here, but what exactly is it? So esports has arrived whether some people like it or not. In the past few years, the viewership numbers of esports has skyrocketed, and it's soon predicted to trump major traditional sports events.
So if you look at esports, which is a pinnacle of gaming, it runs in our DNA. And it runs in our DNA not just because of what we do, and it started with our founder and CEO, Min Liang, who will be the pioneer of esports.
Passionate people working together.
You have slain an enemy.
There's always a competitive aspect to it.
Put simply, esports is competitive video gaming, usually done in a grand stage or in front of an audience, both live and on stream.
Oh no, the live stealer! Live stealer doesn't have a buyback! This might be it! GG!
Today, there are a number of genres within esports. Take, for example, fighting games.
Electric again, a whip punish from AK comes in and there's the debug.
It can easily be compared to combat sports like boxing or mixed martial arts, minus the whole, having to break your bones and, having to stop playing, because you can actually play forever and ever. And also some of the characters have their unique superpowers.
About fighting games, kasi it's fast-paced, so there's no dull moment.
Really pile on when he has gets the real estate advantage. No throw break from the Weezin.
Another esports genre that's a little bit more complicated is the multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA. It's a 5-on-5 battlefield where a player is part of a team, whose goal is to fight and take control of the map until the enemy's main base is destroyed. This one takes a little extra effort to explain, but is just as exciting to watch.
It's very complex. I think its complexity is what made me hooked with the game.
So there are also first-person shooters,
Looking for me?
where you see through the eyes of your character and you use a variety of weapons to take out your enemies. Sometimes you even have special abilities. A newer genre is the Battle Royale, which is pretty much the Hunger Games. A bunch of people are dropped on an island where only one player or team can win. Other esports titles also include digital versions of tabletop card games. Two of the most popular online turn-based digital collectible card games are Magic the Gathering Online and Hearthstone. The goal of the game is to use your drawn cards to battle with another player until the opponent loses all their health points. Players can use cards from their hands or planted cards on the deck to either attack or defend. These cards can summon creatures, draw power or energy, use magic and spells, set traps, and even counter other cards. It's an exciting and very strategic game where your skill and sometimes pure luck can help win the game.
Max mode, the highest level of competition in terms of video games.
Players can actually make a living out of playing video games.
It allows the athletes to become positively competitive.
A collaboration or pagsasama-sama ng mga players that love playing.
Yung esports is, for me, is life. Ka-level niya yung medal game, di ba?
Now, esports is a medal event in the Southeast Asian Games and will feature 6 different video game titles. And yes, they're giving away gold medals. So what is esports? Well, it's the big thing right now, and there's no stopping its growth.